Good morning. I'm Adolf, Lechtenberger, the CEO of Red Leaf, and I'm glad to be here. I thank the commissioners for having this event and inviting us to give us some time. Our company focus at Red Leaf since 2006 has been to develop technology that will be economically and environmentally workable to recover oil from the huge shale resources in eastern Utah. We're a modified in situ project. I've talked a lot about our technology. I won't say much about that today. I'll just give you a status of where we are on the project. Our base of operations is the Uinta Basin. Our first project is on Seep Ridge, about 60 miles south of Vernal. In fact, our field pilot is there. Many of you have been to see that. It's one of our best sales points to show that the technology works. There's no place we'd rather be. We enjoy the support of the people of Utah, county commission, county government, the regulatory agencies, and the state of Utah. So we're glad to be here. There are two things I'd like to take out of this talk today for Red Leaf. Just two. There's a saying that says that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and timing is everything. And that's especially true for an unconventional oil company. We're still alive at Red Leaf. We believe we're in a stronger position than before the oil price collapse, but everything has been delayed a bit for us, like it has for many of you. I appreciate the opportunity each year to come and tell the conference a little bit about our company. I think most of you will relate to our story. The oil price has changed our life. We were never more prepared to build our project than we were in the first quarter of 2015. In fact, we announced at this conference last year we were under construction. But it didn't make much sense to continue that project, finish the demonstration unit for a project that wasn't going to work very well at $50 oil. As painful as it has been, the changes we made and been forced to make have made us a financially stronger company with a much improved technology. And I think the best companies are those that are going to take this opportunity, the downturn, to innovate, come back with a better technology, and keep it going and survive. And maybe, just maybe, as we develop that, we'll hit the sweet spot of an improving oil market at the time that we're ready to go commercial. I think the easiest way to think about or describe Red Leaf is to look at our history and divide it into about 3 chapters. This is the progress report on where we've been. In the beginning, Red Leaf was incorporated in December of 2006. We had already acquired leases that had accumulated over 400 million barrels of recoverable oil potential in Utah. We had filed our patents and began raising capital. In 2009, we successfully demonstrated the EchoShale process in our field pilot on our Seep Ridge lease. We produced oil from about 2,500 tons of oil, and we put oil in the tanks. Between 2010 and 2012, we raised over 170 million of equity. We signed a $400 million joint venture with Total, our French partners, and we issued 5 licenses or options for licenses for the EchoShale technology around the world. By the end of the first quarter, 2012, we had patented field-proven technology. We had an international super major helping us with development. And most important, we had funding in place for a commercial demonstration project. And that brings us to chapter 2. And I call this the first generation capsule. With funds in hand and a world-class partner, we were ready to engineer and build our first generation capsule based on the fundamental principles of our field pilot. We couldn't deviate much from that field pilot because we demonstrated it worked, so we had to engineer up to scale. We agreed with Total to construct a commercial demonstration capsule called the early production system to prove the technology at the commercial scale. We had to scale up from a pilot operation that was about 30 by 70 by 20 feet deep to a commercial size capsule which is going to cover 8 to 10 acres, be over 150 feet deep, and produce up to 1 million barrels from one capsule. We spent 2 years from 2012 to 2014 completing the detailed engineering of the field pilot concepts at the larger scale. By mid-2014, we had obtained our mining permits, our construction permits, our water permits, and all permits we need to go forward with the project. In the summer of 2014, the project was again vetted, reviewed through the whole Total organization, our own Red Leaf organization, for the future commercial viability. Based on what we knew about the economics at that point in design, where did the project work? We concluded, and of course at that time, the oil price was over $100 a barrel. The commercial demonstration was $300 million, and we approved the project to move forward. We signed contracts with Worley Parsons, Ames, and others, and we started our construction. By the first quarter of 2015, our construction site and mine was fully developed, and we had excavated the entire capsule floor area. We had fixed price contracts in place for capsule construction. That gives you some idea of the state of the engineering, that we could fix price build the construction. Hatch Engineering of Canada had completed all the 4 construction drawings and stamped those drawings. So even though we didn't go forward with construction at this point, the fact that we had engineered the solutions up to commercial scale, signed off by a major international company like Hatch, all this significantly reduced scale-up risks for the technology for commercial application. As we looked ahead to the future commercial project, our best economic estimates, based on what we knew at the time, based on the design that we were implementing that first generation capsule, was that the commercial project would likely work and attract the capital needed to make it go forward at about $80 a barrel. As we looked ahead at and then the oil price dropped to less than $50. So you can see the $80 didn't make sense. Timing is everything. So at that point, we had to come up with a new plan. That brings us to chapter 3. We call it second generation gas. So in this low price environment, we rethought. Total approached us about trying to constrain capital spending in 2015 and 2016. And we thought about just finishing the project slowly on the design we already had in hand, even though we knew we had significant improvements on the shelf. And at that point, we decided that was the least efficient way to build a project. So we slowed down even more to allow us time to implement improvements that will make the technology more competitive in the low market. In the second quarter of 2015, we canceled our major contracts for full construction. We focused our efforts on mainly finishing up some infrastructure, pipelines, and foundations at the site while we re-engineered. We had a huge inventory of good ideas that had already been identified to improve the design. Now we had the time to engineer these improvements into the design. As we were trying to finish the project, you don't have time to look left or right. You've got to finish what you're doing, improve that up, and now we had time to take another look. Our improvements included increased oil production from each capsule, a greatly simplified heating process that took a lot of capital spending out of the capsule itself, a reduction in the capsule containment because we have to put an impermeable barrier around these capsules as we build them. We found a way to reduce those costs, and it will dramatically simplify the construction of each capsule. So the changes are huge. We expect to restart full construction in the first half of 2017 and have oil production by the second half of 2018. By the end of 2018, we expect to have a fully de-risked eco-shell technology that works at commercial scale. The second generation design is expected to reduce capsule costs 20 to 30%, increase yield for the same size capsule by 20 to 30%. So if you multiply those, the capsule costs per barrel costs are going to be reduced by about 50% on just the capsule alone. Huge changes. The engineer team has more things to do. We think over the next 2 years we'll improve it even further. We're not stopped. We're still spending over $15 million just on the innovations and the optimizations. We have 30 engineers working on that optimization right now. By 2018, we will have a successful demonstration project and should be on our way to first commercial. If work proceeds in line with current budgets, Red Leaf is also in a position of having funding in place through the whole commercial demonstration. We shouldn't be in a position of needing money or raising money until 2018. So we're in an enviable position of having a great partner and having time and having money to improve our technology and bring a better product to market. Our goal is to have a robust technology that works in a lower price environment, ready for the first commercial in 2018. Red Leaf has spent over $100 million developing this technology. We don't intend it right now. We think we'll survive this cycle. We have a plan to do that. We have huge improvements coming in the technology. We think our timing will be great, and we'll be back in that market when we need to be. So thank you very much.